It's a gay-ish video today. So since a lot of my gay friends seem to really love unicorns, I wanted to do a unicorn-inspired look. I originally ordered over 2 months ago a full-on front lace rainbow-haired wig, but I received this wig. Does this look like front lace?
Oh my god!
I wanted to do a gay themed video during Pride Month. Couldn't do that because I just received the wig. So instead of that, you guys get me complaining that I couldn't do my original plan. But it's fine, everything's fine. It's cool because I get to talk to you guys. It's a new day, a new topic, and I kind of like the look. Until I think about the fact that I spent $50 on a wig with this, which I originally could have gotten on Amazon and gotten it to my house in about 2 days. But I'm not mad, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to make one thing clear. I don't care what you guys call yourself. I don't care if you are gay, I don't care if you are bi, I don't care if you are straight, I don't care whatever you are, just be that. It doesn't affect me in absolutely no way. I never understood the way people get so fired up and angry by this new hip lingo that people use to describe their sexuality. They will literally get upset and fight with the person and say, no, you're not this, so you're basically this. This is what you are. I personally just let people do what they want to do as long as they are not hurting anybody, hurting a child, hurting an animal, harming people in some type of way. It's really none of my business who you're attracted to. I mean, I am nosy as freak, but you really don't have to tell me because it's really none of my business. You want to say you're multi-logarithm sexual? Whatever. Be that. If you watch cartoons and you can understand my cartoon references, we're probably gonna be very good friends. Now, with all of that being said, Tess Holiday has come out as pansexual. So I will tell you why I have an opinion on this specific situation at the end of the video, but until then I thought it was cool if we could just read the article together. And then I get to do my favorite thing in the world to do, minus eat hot Cheetos, read your comments and read your opinions. So get ready to participate in this discussion. Tess Holiday comes out as pansexual. The body positive activist opened up about her relationship to her own queerness in the July issue of Nylon magazine. Holiday, 33, revealed her sexuality with a funny anecdote about a recent vacation to Mexico. The body positive activist said she was sitting at the hotel's pool bar when a man came up to her and asked, "Are you bi?" Okay, I'm sorry, but I feel like that's all made up. I've had some men approach me and say some odd things and ask some very odd questions, but that just seems like it's setting us up for something. I guess we'll find out. I said, "Thank you so much for asking. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship to my own queerness, and I think the word pansexual speaks to me more than bi does." Yeah, that never happened. Who talks like that? Come on, people. Come on, my queer people. Who just starts a conversation in this way? Does it not sound like a little bit shady to you? Turns out, Holiday continued, that the man was a waiter and was simply asking, "Are you buying?" Oh, okay. Are you bi? Are you buying? Both sound very different unless you completely cut him off in between right in the middle of his question. "Excuse me, ma'am, are you bi?" "Actually, sir, no, I'm not bi. Pansexual speaks a lot more to my soul." I mean, how can you confuse that unless you were just waiting on the edge of your seat, waiting for someone to ask you the specific question and so that you could give them this information that nobody really asked for. I just feel like it's fake so that people can be like, "Oh wow, what a cool story, and how funny is that Tess Holiday? What a crazy misunderstanding." Holiday said that she feels more comfortable with herself now that she's figured out she's pansexual, which means she's attracted to a person regardless of their sex or gender identity. So I only know about this story because a group of my gay friends actually sent it over to me. I also have a couple older gay couple friends that sent this to me, and they were very confused on this whole pansexual thing, and they're gay themselves. They didn't understand what it was, and they were like, "Girl, what is pansexual?" So I might get hate for this. I'm not sure why anyone would give hate for this. I don't know why you wouldn't want to just explain it in a nice way, but it's I get it and I don't get it at the same time. And I think that's kind of understandable. The more people I talk to, a lot of people don't understand the pansexual thing. They think it's just basically you are bi. I know some of you told me that you are pansexual, so if you want to say in the comment section exactly what it is and how it is different from being bisexual, please feel free. But like I said, I don't care what you are or what you identify as. Just do your thing and let's watch some anime.
Will you join our crew?
I don't really get deep into this topic because it shouldn't matter to me, but it's Tess Holiday, and so I wanted to make a little bit of a point. And I wanted to see what you guys thought because I do have a very high gay following, so I'm very interested to see how you approach this, you know, since something that probably speaks to you, because many of you have voiced that you aren't very fond of Tess Holiday, but I want to see what you feel about this whole story. I feel like a lot of stuff in my life now makes sense. A lot of the things that I felt when I was younger make sense. A lot of the relationships that I had makes sense, she said. I definitely have a sense of relief, Holiday continued. I can connect with people on a more intimate level than I was before because I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not. Earlier this week, Holiday posted a photo to Instagram wishing her followers a happy Pride Month. I've always been an ally for the LGBTQ community, and I find myself trying to navigate my own sexual identity, she wrote. I'm still figuring out how I identify, and that's okay because everyone's journey is different. And boom, this is where my point starts to get made. She very might well be pansexual. Like I said in the beginning, don't care, none of my business. But this kind of just proves my point that Tess Holiday very much needs that spotlight consistently. And it also proves another thing that really irritates me about the fat acceptance movement. They try to get minorities to be their allies, like she said in the last paragraph, and that's what I think is happening here. I feel like when popular influencers are going through a little bit of a tiff with the internet, they need a new thing to have people connect with them. And if you haven't noticed, Tess Holiday is a very popular person and she's very rich and well off and she's getting magazine covers and whatnot, but a lot of her following is starting to turn on her a little bit. They're starting to see what a hypocrite Tess Holiday really is. She gets very defensive when a fan says one little thing that doesn't have to do with her way of thought. She called a fan fat phobic because the fan was posting before and after pictures and working out, but now Tess Holiday is now working out. She hashtags F your beauty standards, but everything about her is part of the media's beauty standard except being slim. And lastly, she's a very mean person according to the inside people that work with her and refuse to work with her. She is literally a Regina George, but worse.
That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
She's a full-on 30-something adult, acting like Regina. So she could have been having a little freak out, noticing a little bit of a change in comments, people saying I used to follow you, but now I'm not, and this, and that, and she is feeling like she is losing her squad, her internet support system, which she needs in order to keep getting the jobs that she's getting. She's popular, therefore magazine shows are going to want her to be on their show, magazine. Whatever. They just need her name as long as she's popular. So what does she have to do to stay relevant and loved? What is a big topic right now? Sexuality. Should I come out as bi? No. Something more trendy. Pansexual. If you look at the two words from a business point of view, pansexual is way more of a trigger word and a relevant word to catch people's attention, especially the younger generation. And once again, I am not saying that Tess Holiday is not pansexual. You guys know how Instagram works, you know how Hollywood works. A lot of things are fakes, a lot of things are fake. A lot of things are set up. This is their job, to get attention. I personally think that with this one, Tess Holiday has some ulterior motives up her sleeve. If you look at certain shows, commercials, things like that, you will see that everybody is kind of doing this whole be comfortable with who you are. Pronouns, sexuality, it's a very trendy thing right now, especially in media. Marketing people know this. Social media influencers know this. I really think the main motive is for attention so that she can continue to get money, just like she is doing with the whole F your beauty standards type thing. She doesn't care about people's health or the fact that they are more feeling beautiful at their size. She doesn't care. She just knows this is a niche and that people are responding to it and it gives her money. So like I said, the thing that bothers me about some of the girls from the fat acceptance movement is that they need to recruit other minorities so that they can make their group bigger. They need allies, just like she said in that article. They have to act like they're all part of this inclusive thing because they need more people in their little movement. So they recruit people who can't change themselves. For example, they recruit people of color, usually women of color. And like I said in my Madeline video, I don't know how other women of color feel about this, but do not include me at your fat positive movement, health at every size type scam. Because I'm not sure what they think, but I can't wake up one day and say that, you know what, I think I'll be white. I can't do that. Most most people, and I say this in almost every single video, most people can control their weight. There's a very tiny community that can, and it has to do with some type of medication or whatever. Very small percent. Everybody else is eating way too much. And so therefore, they can change the way they look. So when they say like, oh, we're still body positive and we're like trying to bring in the women of color or like the original people that were supposed to be part of the body positive community, burn victims or people who had freak accidents and now they don't have a leg or something. And they're like, yeah, we can't help the way they look. I'd be kind of irritated if I am a burn victim who got burned pretty severely and then there's someone who's obese saying, yeah, we can't change. They literally have to recruit all these people because they cannot stand on their own opinions by themselves, because without everybody else, they are completely weak. Because science contradicts pretty much all of their claims. So the original post that Tess Holiday posted to wish everybody happy Pride Month was a sponsored post where she got paid in some way because she tagged the sports bras maker. You are simply a straight woman who has an urgent desire to feel special. Yeah, nothing says ally like rainbow underwear. So that's really what I think about the whole Tess Holiday coming out as pansexual. Is she pansexual? I don't know. She could be. It's none of my business. But I do think it is a way to garnish more fans. As you see, a lot of the media and shows, commercials are jumping on that. Just like they're jumping on the whole body positivity thing. But that's what I think. Now it's time to tell me what you think. And like I said, I'm very curious to hear what everybody has to say, but I'm very, very, very curious to hear what gay people have to say. Because my gay friends had the same opinion that I had. She's doing it for attention. My opinion doesn't matter. Don't take it too seriously. Like I said, I just want to discuss anime and with you guys. Hashtag I'm still watching Fairy Tale, and I feel like I'm gonna forever watch that because there's a lot of episodes. All right, you guys, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the hair. Hope you enjoyed the nails and all the pastel colors. And I will see you guys next time. I cannot wait to read all of your comments on this topic. Bye, guys.